Oh hey, we got a cool video today. Nothing like a cheesy intro to start the video. Today we've got a big one because today we've got a lot of news directly from the mouths or Twitter fingers of Niantic. Now fun fact, this is not the actual start to today's video. There is another start that's gonna happen after I explain one important thing. Niantic talked. They did it. A couple hours ago, Niantic tweeted, "Learn how our developers built the new research feature in Pokemon Go," with this just beautiful picture. We got Mew, we've got some binoculars, we've got a knife. Little unsafe there, but hey, I'm down. Now loading up this article, it was pretty extensive. They had a lot to say about the development, so I'm gonna paraphrase all of this, but if you guys wanna go and read the entire article, read everything they talked about, I will leave the link to that in the description. Let me just start off by reading the intro paragraph though, because this one is important. "When developing the new field research and special research features soon appearing in Pokemon Go, we thought very hard about creating mechanics that reward users for not only encountering exclusive Pokemon and discovering the world around them, but for mastering unique aspects of the game. While that goal is simple, we wanted to make sure that the research features serve Pokemon Go trainers of all types." That's the broad idea, that they want this thing to be a fun, challenging new feature to come that applies to all different types of Pokemon Go players, and I think they did it right. One of the main challenges that Niantic had to overcome with this quest system is appealing to all different types of Pokemon Go trainers. So people like myself who do a lot of solo adventures, or people who go out with like massive giant raiding groups, Niantic had to appeal to all of these kind of people, all of these kind of players with individual quests. So some quests will be really easy for some people and some will be really, really hard depending on their playstyle and player level. And because of this, the quests are not like chance based. You don't go out and try to complete a quest and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, depending on the algorithms. It's not the X-rate system, basically. The quests are all very straightforward and they're objective and they're skill based, which actually helps improve skill in this game, especially for newer players, but some people like myself might need a little help throwing at, let's say, legendaries. For example, let's say one of the quests was to throw 2 excellent throws in a row. Now, for some people, that might be no problemo like reversal, but for others, 2 excellents in a row, those are 2 sniper shots. That can be kind of hard. I think for Niantic about this new quest system is the fact that the quests makes each day feel like a continuous adventure, in their words. And this is why I always wanted quests added in Pokemon Go and why they do so good in other games, because it makes normally playing this game new and fun, because you always have new and fun objectives to do in games. So like me, I could go to the Santa Monica Pier for the next week, but with quests, each day is gonna be a little bit different, doing a little bit different things. And obviously with these challenges, if you do a harder challenge, you're gonna get a bigger reward, and if you do something easy like spend 3 Pokestops, you're not gonna get a ton of stuff. As we've all seen, Professor Willow was reintroduced into the game, and he is the Professor of Pokemon Go. His job is to teach us about Pokemon and Pokemon Go, and honestly, with the entire YouTube community here, he can probably retire if he likes, but he's back, ouch. And because he's back, and because he's leading and narrating and guiding these quests, they're tailored to be somewhat educational. Educational in the sense of Pokemon Go education. It helps you learn more about, let's say, for example, if you get a quest to catch, let's say, 5 water-type Pokemon, and once you complete that quest, you can catch an evolved form of one of those water types. Well, if you didn't know the evolution, now you do. And that's an example of like themed research, right? That was like a water-type themed example, which helps people who are newer to the game learn more about like evolution and type advantage and all that stuff, because honestly, although yes, we all know everything about evolutions and type advantage, it's kind of difficult to someone coming into Pokemon and into Pokemon Go. I know firsthand. I'm just gonna do all that later. And the biggest goal from Niantic for the quest system is that it's fun and not repetitive, and that it's fun for everyone. If you want to go out and play for 15-30 minutes, do like a little session just walking around, you could do that, and there's quests that you could do. And if you want to go out and raid all day or grind all day long, you could do that, and there's quests for you too. And that's what makes this quest system so awesome, is that it's individual to your experience, and it will make your individual experience more fun. And obviously, you know, getting to unlock Pokemon like Mew is pretty cool too. Or getting your chance at legendaries, which is what Niantic said in their article. So there's a lot of potential to come out of this quest system, and I just can't wait to see it this Friday. Make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on for this channel, because once this drops, I'll be uploading a video like almost right away. I hope you guys are as excited about this update as I am, because it's gonna be massive, it's gonna be exciting. This is the next chapter for Pokemon Go, and I can't wait. Now let's get to the actual beginning of today's video. You know what, I realized something today. I realized that this is the first day that I've woken up in Los Angeles, in my bed, at my house, as level 40. I honestly feel like taking the day off. I know after level 40 the grind continues, the game doesn't stop, there's still endless things to do, and there still is double Stardust and shinies hatching from eggs and shiny Lugia. Basically, I'm never gonna get a break from this game, so we're not taking one today. But we could take more of a relaxed day. A relaxed news day. Because along with all this update and shiny hunting and farming we have to do, we do have a big announcement for today. Since I'm level 40 now, I'm quitting. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely quitting Pokemon Go, becoming full-time Fortnite Battle Royale mobile YouTuber. Haven't uploaded a video in weeks on that. No, I'm not actually quitting. We're actually hatching. Obviously, I'm not quitting. There's way too much happening this week, and a lot of stuff that we gotta talk about, including next Community Day, which we're gonna talk about here, and I figured this was a good spot to do it. There was a Jolteon raid where I was sitting, and I was gonna battle that and talk, and it expired. So instead, we've got 2Ks happening. There actually was an in-game announcement that went out, so all of you should know what is happening this next month for Community Day. We're gonna look over the in-game event to just briefly go over what's going on because, I mean, again, you guys probably saw it. But I'm excited, and I have some kind of plans in the works for where we're gonna be, where I'm gonna be for Community Day in April. And obviously with a new Community Day means a new shiny Pokemon coming to the game. So we are gonna be getting that, and we do know which Pokemon we're gonna get for Community Day, when we can almost guarantee that it's gonna have a shiny variant come out on the day. We have so much Stardust, and I'm pretty sure there's a game of tag happening behind me, and I really want to join in. Okay, let's go over this announcement so I can actually eat my lunch because I'm starving. Get ready for an electrifying April Community Day, starring Mareep. I just love this news section, by the way. It's very, very nice, and it shows you like a couple recent, whatever. So we've got this one right here. Get ready for it again. Trainers, a Pokemon originally discovered in the Johto region will be the star of April's Pokemon Go Community Day on Sunday, April 15th. That's when the event's happening, Sunday the 15th. Electric-type Pokemon Mareep will appear in the wild more frequently for these 3 hours. And if you evolve a Flaffy to Ampharos during that 3-hour window, it will learn an exclusive move that will be revealed in a few weeks. Put those charge TMs away, trainers. This special move will only be available to Ampharos that are evolved or caught during Community Day. You also can hatch eggs 4 times as fast for the duration of the Pokemon Go Community Day event. When using an incubator, 10 km eggs will hatch after walking 2.5 km. That's just a regular incubator. That's not even a super. Don't forget your lure mods, as they will remain active for 3 hours to help you get the most out of this event. Visit PokemonGoLive.com events for more information, but we have all of it we need right here. And here's actually a screenshot of the website. Community Day, we've got featured Pokemon Mareep, exclusive move, we don't know yet. Bonus, 1/4 egg hatch distance, and another bonus, 3-hour lures. So unfortunately, looking like no double Stardust or double XP, which I don't need anymore, or double candies during this event, but we will have a ton of hatches going down, and who knows, maybe something special will be coming out of eggs during the weekend of April 15th. I hope. Now, as for plans as to where I'm gonna be and the rest of us are gonna be for Community Day, I have GPS drifted elsewhere. I have never experienced GPS drift this bad at this marina. Okay, well, while my player, oh, he's back. Well, whatever. I'm gonna eat my lunch, and we're gonna go out. We have some grinding to do because, again, we still have eggs to hatch, we still have Lugias to battle, and we still have to talk about the most important part about today's video. But first, the food. There's a lot of reasons as to why today's going to be a very, very short, low-key grind day. One of them being my super sunburnt face right now. I got destroyed at Pokemon Go Community Day because I didn't put sunscreen on because it was raining. Sun came out. I got wrecked. Here in Santa Monica, we have a legendary raid happening at the end of the pier in 52 minutes, so probably once that hatches, we might make our grand escape. And we do have 6 eggs incubating right now, too, so we should hatch those throughout the day. But right now, I want to hit 3rd Street because I need to do some shopping for the next 2 trips we have in the next 2 weeks. We're going to Hawaii and Boston. I haven't announced that yet. Guess what? We're going to Hawaii and Boston. And we still have to talk about Mr. Mew in Pokemon Go. You know, I kind of forgot it was spring break. It's busy. Hatching some eggs. We got a star piece down. Snow run, not a shine. I forget you could hatch a snow run. Wow, I've not seen that out of an egg yet. Corfish, yeah. Once I can sit down somewhere, we're gonna talk Mew. I know I'm like delaying this, but I promise it's gonna happen. Okay, last egg of the batch. Oh my gosh, the moment it didn't show what it was, I thought I had a shiny. We'll honestly probably go over Mew during that raid. I couldn't see a better time. For now, I'm gonna shop. We've got a lot going on right now, including some 2Ks going up to start with. We've got 3. We actually have our first Lugia raid of the day, which we'll talk about Mew during. Aaron, come on. Sorry for holding off on this information to the end of the video, but I was gonna do it during a raid, like talk about it during a raid like we usually do, but there was no raids. I just now noticed that my ISO was turned up a lot throughout the entire video today, so if everything seemed a bit bright, my bad. So as we all know, and as I obviously not recently, kind of recently learned, remember, Pokemon Go is my first Pokemon game, so knowing which Pokemon is mythical and which is legendary, I don't know. So obviously Mew is not a legendary Pokemon, he's a mythical Pokemon, along with Celebi, Jirachi, and Deoxys, Pokemon that we will hopefully see introduced into the game soonish. Mew we are definitely getting this weekend. It's huge the way that it's being released because it's not through the EX raid system. I figured mythical Pokemon would come out through the EX raids. Obviously that is not happening, it's through the quest system. So that might mean that that we'll see other mythicals like Deoxys, Jirachi, and those kind of guys, Celebi, come out through quests. And I do want to make a correction on the video that I recorded yesterday, uploaded 2 days ago. With the quests, there's like the mythical quest, right? There's like the field and the special was a mythical quest. We obviously all know what the mythical quest is for. It's for Mew. I just didn't verify that during the video, so I wanted to smoothen that one out now. Okay, Mew. Mew is a shocking meta Pokemon because it's good against everything. Its attack and defense stats are matched at 210 with stamina at 200 and the max CP at about 3019, obviously for 100%. So Mew, it gets up there in CP, 3000 plus if you're high enough level, and if it's high enough level, and it's got some good stats overall. Now obviously Mew is a pure psychic type, so it's pretty much like Alakazam when it comes to what it's super effective against and what hurts it a lot and what it hurts a lot, except for the fact that Mew has the most diverse move pool in the history of Pokemon, or the history of Pokemon Go. It can learn like anything and everything, which is actually exactly why it's so good in the meta, is because it could learn so many different kind of moves and attack against so many different kind of Pokemon. Okay, if we raid this and catch this fast enough, there's another Lugia at the end of the pier that we could get to before we go. 9 balls, all I care about is the shiny. Yeah, maybe we'll get it one day. Last ball, I can never. And that is exactly how I feel about Lugia as a raid boss. Still don't like it. Still don't. 1 minute left on the. Okay, that won't happen unless we teleport. So, rest in peace. We still have more to talk about Mew though. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna. That scared me. We're gonna head home right now because I need to get back really bad. I have had a lot of stuff to do today. Because we only have like 3.5 days in LA and then we're gone again for like 8. But I want to sit down in my office and give like an actual comprehensive review on Mew because I feel like my mind has been in like a million places today and none of those places have been Pokemon Go. So I want to sit down and focus because this Mew review is important. Okay, we're home with no distractions. Let's talk about Mew and Pokemon Go because again, this is a very, very important Pokemon that's coming to the game the first time ever a mythical Pokemon is being introduced into Pokemon Go, and it's honestly a really good Pokemon. Now, while we explain this, I'm gonna have a fake screenshot of Mew right here because this is Photoshop made, but like with some mods we've seen in the past and some clickbaity, super duper hack videos, Mew has been played around with in like hacked versions of the game. So we've kind of seen Mew in Pokemon Go, kind of like how we saw Mewtwo a long time ago before it came out. But this is fake, 100% not real. So as I said before, Mew has a max CP of 3090 with attack defense stats both at 210 and then a stamina at 200. So again, it's a very, very solid Pokemon statistically. Mew is a pure psychic Pokemon, which means that fighting and psychic don't do a lot against it, but it does take super effective damage from Dark, Bug, and Ghost. So luckily, there's not a ton of like insanely good Dark, Bug, and Ghost Pokemon, except Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch does the job. But Mew's got a special talent. It can learn everything. Mew's move pool includes Pound, which is normal, Psychic, which is obviously Psychic, Blizzard, which is Ice, Thunder, which is Electric, Focus Blast, which is Fighting, Solar Beam, which is Grass, Hyper Beam, which is normal, Earthquake, which is ground, and Fire Blast, which is fire. All of those are charge moves except for Pound, obviously. Now, when we're talking DPS, Mew obviously isn't the best attacker if you're trying to use or be super effective against a certain type of Pokemon, but if you need like a filler Pokemon or a Pokemon that is okay against what you're trying to battle against, whether it be a raid boss or a gym Pokemon, Mew can fill pretty much any slot you need. Because again, Mew being able to learn all of these different types of moves, it allows it to be super effective against different types of Pokemon, depending on what you TM it. Mew is keyword versatile. Now this all means if you ever see or ever get the chance to do a Mew quest, don't skip it, don't slack on it, get this Pokemon when you can because it's a fantastic all-around Pokemon, and it's freaking Mew, and the first mythical to ever come to Pokemon Go. Now, Pokemon Go Hub, whom I got the article for this from, link in the description by the way, does have a list right here of Pokemon, of meta-related Pokemon that Mew does do good against. If you TM Mew correctly, you can go super effective against Pokemon like Machamp, Dragonite, Rayquaza, Salamence, Zapdos, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Moltres, Rhydon, Groudon, Golem, Exeggutor, Venusaur, Kyogre, Gyarados, Vaporeon, Blissey, Snorlax, Tyranitar, and Entei. And those are just the big Pokemon. Obviously, Mew is super effective or can be super effective or useful against a ton of Pokemon, but those are the big ones. This is a very impressive list of Pokemon that Mew is good against. And then obviously when battling all these Pokemon, you want to make sure that none of them are like destroying Mew with, let's say, Bite and Crunch on Tyranitar. That could give Mew issues. But overall, Mew can beat the heck out of pretty much all of these Pokemon, which makes it such an awesome Pokemon to have in your squad. Again, it's not the best Pokemon overall or the best Pokemon in general, but it's a fantastic, versatile filler Pokemon that you could use against almost anything, as you can see here. So wrapping all of this up, Mew in the meta, is it good? We're gonna very simply answer the question of, is it a good Pokemon in Pokemon Go? For freaking yes. It's actually fantastic when it comes to everything. Again, like I said, obviously it's not gonna be the top attacker of any tier, of any list, but it's the most versatile attacker in the game, and it's the first mythical Pokemon ever brought to the game. So yes, a fantastic addition to your Pokedex. I would highly recommend getting this as fast as you can, or whenever you can. Fingers crossed that we can get it this week, although obviously when the update comes out, we're gonna have to wait 7 days to get Mew, because with the quest system, which is how Mew is gonna be brought into the game, I'm assuming it takes like 7 days worth of questing and adventuring to be able to build yourself up to Mew. So I will be getting Mew as fast as I can and when it comes out, but we're gonna have to kind of like work to Mew. But that is everything about Mew in Pokemon Go, and if you guys have any further questions regarding Mew, toss them down in the comment section below, and I will try to answer them. If not, community, get out there and answer those questions. And if you guys are juiced, if you're excited for Mew to drop in Pokemon Go, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below telling me if you're excited. And I'll see you all in the next video. Shout out to Mew. Peace out.